Alix, Earle, and Braxton Barrios. I know we've been talking about Alix, Earle, and Braxton for a while now and kind of like their connection. So for months, fans have been speculating Braxton Barrios, he broke up with Sofia Coppola, who's Olivia Coppola's little sister. They have a show together. And there was like random speculation that he was spotted with Alix Earle, or like that maybe they met at a party, or I don't know, like random people would just say that there's something going on between them. I saw some things on Dumois about that potentially hanging out, but there was never any like real proof. But they were spotted out at a lunch date. So Braxton Barrios, he used to play for it wasn't the Giants, the Knicks, or the Jets. Yeah, the Jets. He ended up like walking off the contract with them. They couldn't reach a settlement or an agreement. Why am I like pretending like I know anything about sports? Anyways, they couldn't figure it out. He ends up going down to the Dolphins. I guess he's originally from Miami, I think, which is where obviously Alix Earle lives and goes to school. So they were just spotted on a lunch date, which I think people are kind of freaking out about because everyone is up Alix Earle's ass and wants to figure out who she's dating.
Yep. So this was actually done by a fan, someone that was there. I guess they went to brunch at Sadel's in Miami, and they were just getting brunch, and someone snapped a video and posted it on TikTok, which is really bold. I feel like if you're truly a fan of Alix Earle, like what the hell are you doing blowing up her spot? But a lot of people argued in the comments that like if Alix cared, she wouldn't have gone out in public with him. Like obviously it's just a matter of time. It's not if, it's when the news gets out. Like they're not going to hide forever. They're not just going to stay in their house, in their apartments forever. They're going to go out and live life and be seen together. And this is not the only time that, you know, people are speculating they're hanging out. I guess the F1, you know, Miami races this past weekend, they were both seen at like the same parties. Like it was very obvious that they were at the same place at the same time. They weren't posting together at the F1, but they were 100% together. So I definitely think that this is more so a situationship. I think they're probably just, you know, hanging out, whatever. But Alix Earle has made it clear that this is a girls summer. Like she is 100% single and staying single. So I guess she's just a homewrecker for no reason.
Is she a homewrecker though?
I mean,
like, so okay, here's the thing. I don't know the details. I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was cheating. I have no idea. But the only details we really have are that Braxton, Sofia were definitely together at the end of the year. I know for a fact they were posting a bunch of stuff like for Christmas together. I know they were together at the end of the season of the Colpos. She was moving out there to be with him. And right around January, February, the posting did get a little light. So December is like the end of the year. Like they went to some either Christmas party or New Year's party where they were very much together. Now, I don't know if they were happy at the time or if they were fighting. Like, I don't know. Obviously, all we have to go off of is the internet, and there's only so much you can kind of surmise, but they definitely were boyfriend, girlfriend. Posting got light in January. I knew for a fact that there was something up when she posted on February 14th for Valentine's Day by herself, like a bunch of like cute pics, but like not with him. And I was like, all right, like they're either broken up or something's happening. So that puts it at like a month to a month and a half of a breakup that incurred. Right after that, people started speculating about Alix Earle, but we haven't really gotten confirmation until recently. So I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Like, I think in the celebrity world, it's easy because we think it seems like we know these people where it's like, oh, she's a homewrecker. But I don't know. There's also a world where I'm like, let's say him and Sofia just broke up. Like either she moved to New York and she hated it and they couldn't make it work, or they moved in together and it just wasn't a mutual fit. They break up. Sofia moves out. And then he ends up meeting Alix like a few weeks later. Like Alix doesn't know Sofia. She doesn't owe her anything.
I agree, but I think the proof is in the pudding. She did post when she addressed her breakup. She said it didn't end well, or honestly, a lot of trust was broken, but I have an amazing support system and I appreciate everyone's love and support so much. And then she said, I know I've lost a lot of weight. It's not intentional, but the betrayal on my last relationship just really took a toll on me.
Okay.
So I feel like we can read between the lines there. I mean, she's talking about trust being broken.
So whether it was Alix or someone else, something definitely happened. But it seems like it might be Alix.
Yeah.
That would just really hurt my soul.
I know.
You know, if it was.
Because you think Alix Earle's a girl's girl.
She is.
She acts like one. I really want to believe deep down that she is, but I'm just like, maybe she didn't know.
I want to know
she didn't know.
I need a new season. I do. That's another good point. She literally might not have known. You meet some
But then why are you still hanging out with him? If he's going to cheat with you, he will cheat on you.
Here's the thing. Men will say anything. We've talked about this, right? Like, I think I have guy friends who I love more than anything in this world. Like, not anything in this world, but I love a lot. And like, I'm like, no. Like, you hear the things that they say to these girls and you know they don't mean it. And I'm like, stop it. Like,
I know.
A man will say anything to a girl that he's interested in. Anything. It doesn't matter if it's true.
But we know this, so why is she being dumb?
His undying love. Because it's like hard when you're trapped in the spell of being in love with someone, or maybe not in love, but like when you meet a guy, we talked about this last week, you meet a guy and he's giving you butterflies and he's saying all the right things, like, it's exciting. And even if your better judgment is like, oh, he's probably an asshole, he's probably gonna cheat on me too, he's probably gonna be a dick, like, it's hard when your like heart is like into it. Like, it's really hard to fight against.
But it's Alix Earle. She could literally get with anyone she wants.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Like, how many times does it happen where your brain is literally telling you, like, you're making a mistake, stop thinking about him. Stop thinking about him. Yeah. This isn't going to end well. You're being stupid, and you know you're being stupid, and you know you're going to screw yourself over, but you physically can't help it. I'm not saying that's what's happening to her. Maybe it's not that deep for her. Maybe he cheated on Sophia with some other, random girl, and then he met Alix after. Like, I don't know the details, but
something's afoot.
All I know is that if she does like him, it is really hard. I feel like when you like a guy, even if you know he's a jerk, even if you know he's a cheater, if you genuinely like him, it's hard to just be like, all right, never mind, I'm walking away. And when girls do that, like, respect. Because I feel like every girl wishes, like, no girl who's with a guy that she knows is a cheater or knows is a bad person and she knows it's probably not going to end well, like, you don't want that to be the case. You want to be able to be like, oh, yeah, I can wake up tomorrow and never think about him again. Like, that would be the best like superpower in the world. But a lot of people just feel so stuck when they feel like that.
I want to give her the benefit of the doubt, but I honestly, there's a piece of me that's a little bit disappointed, because if you are truly staying single for the summer, like, what was the point? Like, okay, if you hooked up with Braxton one night and you honestly did not know that he was in a relationship, why, like, just stay away from him. You met him. You met him once. Let them at least try to resolve things. Like, I mean, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
You're disappointed.
I'm disappointed.
I do respect that. I do. I know, but honestly, it has to go back though. I like to play devil's advocate. It's his fault.
It's always the guy's fault.
It's all on him. Like, he made a choice, and
now he has to live with it.
Now he has to live with it. Whatever that means. Even if living with it means...
Even if he dies alone, he has to live with it.
Living with it means he gets to date Alix Earle. He has to... I'm like... And he will rue the day. Meanwhile, like, he's famous and, like, playing professional football and dating Alix Earle. But, like, he will rue
the day.